Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be filming this look today for you guys, and this look was inspired by this girl that I follow on Instagram. I can't remember her Instagram name off the top of my head, but she inspired my last look that I did in my first video. She's awesome. Her looks are pretty simple for everybody to do. All the products are pretty affordable. This I thought was a really cute like fall, well, intro to fall, still warm at the same time though, but kind of has that dusty rose lip. So I thought this was a pretty easy look to do for you guys. This is my second video. Hope you all enjoyed, and yeah, enjoy. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe, and tell all your friends to come like and subscribe and to like watch my videos. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so this is the look I'm going to be recreating in this video. I got this picture off of Sydney Lillian's page, and it was just a nice, pretty smoky eye look that I thought that I could recreate for y'all today. Okay, so I've already started off. I already prepped my face and everything. I put the tape along the sides of my eyes, and I already did my eyebrows. So yeah, ready for makeup application. So the first thing we're going to do is apply Too Faced Shadow Insurance all over the lid of our eyes. Just going to put that all over, get us ready for the eyeshadow application. Next, I'm going to be taking my Morphe G20 brush, and I think it's a concealer brush. I could be wrong, but it's a concealer brush. And then I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. cream eyeliner, and I'm going to be taking just a little bit out and smoothing it onto the back of my hand just to get it ready for application. And then we're going to proceed to put it all over our eyelid in just a moment. Okay, and like I said, we're just going to take that cream eyeliner, we're just going to put that all over our eyelid, just like so. Okay, and this is what your eyelid should look like after applying the gel liner. So yeah, like I said, all over the lid, y'all. Okay, and next what we're going to be doing is taking a fluffy blending brush from Morphe, and we're just going to blend out any harsh lines or anything like that. Make sure everything is nice and blended and smooth. Now we're going to be taking Anastasia's orange soda, and with a fluffy blending brush, we're just going to take a little bit of that and put that directly into the crease of our eye and just blend it right on out. Now we're going to go into our Venus palette, and with that same fluffy blending brush, we're going to pick up Creation, and we're going to proceed to put that into our crease. Yeah, so I just picked up a little bit of that shade Creation. Like I said, we're just going to put it right into the crease, right over top where all that black gel liner is, just to give it a good, I guess I would say a good base or upper color or whatever you want to call it, but I'll call it a base. But yeah, that's what it's going to do for us here. Now we're going to take a smaller, more precise blending brush, and we're just going to go back into the Venus palette. We're going to pick up that shade Muse, and we're just going to put that right under that orangey color that we just added, and just blend that right on in. Now I'm taking this fluffy blending brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm just going to be taking this and blending everything out, making sure that there are no harsh lines and everything is blended well. Next, I'm taking my beloved Vegas Nay Stardust palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Sin City, and I'm just going to be putting that all over my eyelid. Okay, and essentially we're just using that same brush that we used to apply that gel liner on our eyelid, but we're going to take that same brush and put Sin City all the way back over where that black gel liner was, just to set in the color a little bit more and to make it just a bit more intense. Then we're just going to take that same Morphe blending brush and go right back in and blend everything right on out, because blending is the key, you guys. Blending is the key. Okay, and we're just going to go right back in with that shade Creation in our smaller blending brush, and we're just going to take that and place it right on our brow bone. Just going to bring back some of that orangey color that got taken away by that more burgundy color that we placed in our crease earlier. And we're just going to blend that right on into our likings, just like so. Next, we're going to be applying our falsies, and I use the Ardell Demi Wispies in the shade Black, and I also use the Duo Eyelash Glue. It's in the shade White. And we're just going to put our little lashes on. Takes me a long time to put on falsies, I'm not going to lie. I suck. But yeah, I'm just going to do it off camera most likely. And I'm going to come back with them all nice and done. But yeah, like I said, I was going to leave and come back with my eyelashes done, but this is what it should look like. Now we're just going to conceal our blemishes with some of this black opal concealer that I use. I've just started using this and I already love it. It's thebomb.com. And we're just going to take this and place it all over our face, wherever we have little blemishes or dark marks or whatever you just want to conceal and make go bye-bye. But yeah, we're just going to put that in our skin with our finger and just warm it in into the skin and everything. But yeah. Now we're going to do our foundation, and I'm going to be using this Real Techniques foundation brush or buffing brush, and I'm going to be taking my NARS foundation in the shade Caddis. Love this stuff. Yeah. But first I'm going to start off by prepping my brush with my Fix Plus, a few little sprays. And just going to shake the excess off of it, just like so. Then I'm going to take the foundation that's on the back of my hand and just blot that all over my entire face. And yes, I know I put just a little too much foundation on my face in this video, but it is okay because I have blending skills. So I'm just going to fast forward me blending all my foundation in because I'm pretty sure y'all don't want to watch this part. So yeah, we'll be right back. Okay, now I'm just going to go back in with that same black opal concealer, and I'm just going to recover some of those nasty bumps that I have on my face, because as you can see, that big one is trying to peek on out. So I'm just going to cover him right back up, and I'm just going to smooth that right back on in with that same Real Techniques foundation brush. Okay, now I'm going to be taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Orange, and I'm going to be color correcting wherever my dark marks or dark parts of my face are. I'm going to put that around my mouth, in the corners of my nose, and right under my under eye area where those dark circles or dark bags may be. Now I'm taking that same Real Techniques brush that we used before, and I'm going to spritz it with a little bit more Fix Plus, and I'm just going to go right back in over that same color corrector, and I'm just going to buff it on into my face and blend it in with my foundation and make sure everything isn't all orange, but it's actually just giving the effect that I'm brighter but not orange. You see what I'm saying? Bright is the idea, never orange, bright. Next, I'm going to be highlighting my lovely little face with this Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer in the shade 3.0. And I'm going to be taking another concealer brush from the Morphe collection, and it looks like this. And I'm just going to be taking that concealer on the back of my hand and placing it directly under my under eye in almost a triangle shape, is what I like to call a triangle shape. And I'm also going to be placing the same highlighting concealer on the bridge of my nose and over the top of my forehead, on my cupid's bow, and onto my chin. Next, we're going to take our damp Beauty Blender or Beauty Blender, and we're just going to go right on over where we put that that highlighting concealer, and we're just going to blend that right on out. And it takes a long time to blend this lovely concealer. It blends like butter, but it takes a long time to blend it. I will say that, but it's great though. It lasts a long time and it does not move. It stays put. Okay, this is what your highlighted areas should look like once you're done blending everything all into your face. And next we're going to be setting our highlight with our Sacha Buttercup powder. This stuff is amazing, y'all. Amazing, like awesome. Now we're going to take our Real Techniques Beauty Blender, and it has like a flat side that's perfect for like under eye setting and for like powders and whatnot. So I just take that and I dip it into the Buttercup powder, and I'm just going to place that directly under my under eye in some of the other areas that we highlighted, like my under eye, the bridge of my nose, and right over the top of my forehead, and just a little bit on that part on my chin where we highlighted as well. Next, we're going to be taking our ABH Cream Contour Palette, and we're just going to be going in with that darkest, like cocoa-ish shade right there on the end. And I'm going to be taking my Morphe foundation brush and applying that onto my face. And like the ideal technique that we're going to be using is just throw it on there any old way you want to be honest with you. Always start at the tip of your ear would be the only thing I would say that's fundamental that you have to do. That way your contour line isn't way below the area it's supposed to be in. So yeah, just start at the tip of your ear and kind of make the line meet almost with the corners of your mouth. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to say, with the corners of your mouth. Next, I'm just going to be taking this Morphe contour brush and I'm going to spritz it with some Fix Plus, and I'm just going to go right back over where we placed that contour line, and I'm just going to move back and forth slowly and then with some upward motion. So we're going to essentially push the product upward and go back and forth, just blending it all nice into our foundation so it doesn't look too harsh. But also make sure you don't blend it too much so you can still see that your face is nicely contoured. But yeah, I'm just going to fast forward this part really quick. Next, we're going to be taking that same Real Technique sponge and that Buttercup setting powder, and we're just going to go right below where we put our contour at, and it's just going to clean everything up and make it look a whole lot cleaner and sharper. And after you're done setting everything in, we're going to bake for about like 3 hours. And once you get done baking everything, you're just going to take a fluffy little brush here and you're just going to dust all of that powder off of your face, wherever it was, and make it go bye-bye. And this is a Real Techniques fluffy powder brush, by the way. And right after we finish dusting that all off with this big old fluffy brush, we're going to go right back in with another Real Techniques brush. It's just about the same thing, but it's a smaller brush. I use the Real Techniques setting brush, and I go right back up under where those eyes were just to make sure I didn't leave any, any left behind powder there, because that would affect me in pictures and make me look all stark white. Now we're going to be setting our entire face with this NARS pressed powder. I think this is in the shade Caddis as well. And we're going to be using that same fluffy powder brush. We're just going to dust that powder all over our entire face. And this will just set in our whole entire face of makeup wherever we missed a spot with that setting powder before. Okay, now we're just going to be going back over our contour with this Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer in the same Morphe what brush was this? Oh yeah, the Morphe contour brush. And we're just going to go back over wherever we contour just to set it in and bring it a little bit back to life, because let's be honest, after all that setting powder, our contour can get lost in the sauce, y'all. So make sure y'all go back over with a nice warm bronzer over your face. Okay, now we're going to be taking this MAC blush in the shade Style, and we're just going to apply that using our Morphe blush brush. And we're just going to take it and dip it in and add some blush to those cheeky bones there and make them look all nice and rosy and whatnot. So yeah, there it is. Okay, so here is the best part, the highlighting part, and this is the Anastasia Peach Nectar Illuminator. Oh my god, I love this stuff. Like, I just got it. It's so beautiful. The packaging is great, and we're going to be using our Sigma tapered highlighting brush. I love this brush as well too. It's awesome. We're just going to take a little bit of that on our brush, and we're just going to put that right on the highest points of our cheekbones, moving in a back and forth motion. And to be honest, y'all, I like to cake on my highlight. I love to cake on my highlight. I like to be popping so that when the sun hits my face, you're about to go blind. That's how I like my highlight. Now I'm going to be taking this flat eyeshadow brush and spritzing it with some Fix Plus. Then we're just going to go into our Stardust palette and we're going to pick up the shade Golden Nugget. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that and place it all over our lower lash line. Yeah, you don't really have to, there's no real technique to this. You can just slap it right onto your lower lash line. No big deal. Now I'm just taking a little bit of mascara and putting that all over our eyelashes, top and bottom. The top just to blend in our natural lashes with those falsies, and then just a little bit on the bottom just to add some length and some definition. And when I say a little bit on the bottom, I mean a whole lot, because this is another thing that I cake on. I will sit here for days and days and cake on mascara onto my bottom lashes, because who doesn't love long bottom lashes? I know I love long bottom lashes. Okay, and now we're going to move on to doing our lipstick. And first I'm going to start off using this ColourPop Lippy Stick. And I sadly forgot the shade, but it's more of like a dusty rose or dusty pink color. And next I'm going to be taking this Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the shade Bow and Arrow, I believe. I'm going to be using this Lippy Stick by ColourPop as a lip liner first. And then I'm going to be placing it all over my entire lips. Then after that, I'm going to be taking that Kat Von D lipstick and I'm just going to be placing that all over my entire lips. And then my lips will be done. Okay, and this is what the lips should look like after you get done applying your lipstick. And next we're just going to set our whole entire face in with a little bit of Fix Plus. Then we're just going to fan it just to dry those little extra droplets out. Okay, so this is what the finished look should look like, all nice and highlighted and beads and fleeked out. And this is my fleeked out dance. Woo-woo. But yeah, this is the finished look, you guys. It's nice and soft and smooth and blended out, but this is all your hard work and what it should look like. These are just a few pictures that I took up close and personal of the eye look that I wanted to show you guys. And yeah, thanks again for watching, y'all. See y'all in the next tutorial.